Hey there. Okay, here we go. Let's hope this is working today. Welcome, everyone. We've been having a lot of technical issues over the last couple days, and I think I figured most of them out. I don't know. Let's start up Guild Wars 2 and let's see if we still get issues. I'm gonna have to move the thing up top here because it's gonna be in the way. It's gonna be in the way, guys. I can already tell. I'll just move it in the like close to like the corner. I don't know. All right, let's start it up. Hold on. You guys can't quite see it yet. Let's turn that up. Let's turn on my sound. Ooh, Bureau marches. All right. Welcome. Yesterday was a great day. Yesterday was a good time playing some Guild Wars 2. It was, or Guild Wars 1, I mean. Some Winds of Change. I got really tired by the end of it, guys. I think there was even to the point where, like, I was thinking about it, like, today, where I was I think about, like, what I said, and I'm like, did I say that? Did I say that right? Like, there was, like, some stuff where I was just like, what the heck's going on? So I want to see if the stream is working fine on YouTube, at least. As long as it's fine on YouTube. Let's take a page for Snapchat, guys. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. You. Okay, so I hope everyone was doing good. I am doing great. I wasn't super productive today. I was supposed to do like a bunch of different things, and then I tried to get some stuff done, and then I didn't really get stuff done. It's like one of those days where I was just like, why? You know, sometimes you have those days. It happens. It happens. It's fine. Okay, who's talking in my ear? Get out of here. All right. Head of the snake, guys. Oops, I did not mean to mount up. I don't know what happened there. Did I even finish the other one? I think I did. Let's look at it real quick. Where would I look at this? Side stories. And we look at it down here. I didn't look at this. Look at how pathetic that is. I did finish it. I finished it up, guys. It makes me. I just played through that instance with Bram being a. He's, being Bram in season 3, and it makes me want to. Oh, so angry. He makes me so angry. Okay. He makes me angry. That man. Child. All right. All right. The head of the snake, guys. Check your mail for an important message. So. I've mentioned this multiple times now, but this is hands down like my favorite release. Just alone for the dialogue that we get, it's just so funny. It's so funny, guys. It is so funny. All right, a Raleigh Twilight song. Her Majesty Queen Jenna of Kryda requests your attention. Okay, apparently.
Commander. Oh, I must have nodded off there for a second.
I'm headed to Divinity's Reach to meet the Queen. But have you heard from Bram?
No, sorry. Rox got word through, though. Apparently she talked some sense into him. He formed an exploratory committee, let's say. They're making their way up to Jormag as we speak, to see what kind of damage they can do before mobilizing a larger force. I'm worried about him, Commander. He's calling this group Destiny's Edge.
I don't suppose Ritlock or Kaith had any say in that.
No. I don't want to lose him to Jormag. And if we're right about its weakness, he won't stand a chance.
How are we doing on that front?
I have an idea. A great idea. Well, brilliant, really. But I need to complete the experiment with the samples, then reach out to some contacts to see if I can get what I need for the aforementioned brilliant idea. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, say hi to the Queen for me.
Do you know her?
I feel like I do after all the gossip rags I read. Do you know she doesn't wear shoes? Try not to stare at her feet now that I told you that.
You're a huge help, as always. Get some rest.
Bye!
Oh yeah. It was all leaning into Timey getting all tired and messing up in the end. I don't know, that was a really silly like thing. Oh man, this music. Bureau marches, like this theme in particular, oh so good. It is so good, guys. I could sit here for hours and just like sit here and listen to it. Okay, let's not do that. We're going to the Divinity's Reach to meet the Queen. Queen Jenna. Oh yeah, we get to see Anise and Queen Janna. Or wait, is Anise even there? I don't think Anise is even there, which is really strange. It's like the one instance where you don't see Anise, I think, right? Or maybe she's there now and then not later or something. I don't know. Because I know she's there for episode 6, but I don't know. All right, Queen. Oh, I could have gone to this waypoint. I wasn't sure where I needed to go. Yeah. So, oh, and then we get to story about where is it? Do they show it? It's like right here in the instance, I think. It's like her favorite flower or whatever blooms right there. Which I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And I know the theory still, like, people still have that theory about Queen Jenna being Lissa. The issue that I have with that particular theory is that I'm like, there was like no reaction at all from her once Balthazar was killed. So I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe they're like a champion of Lissa or something, like someone like an emissary of Lissa or something.
There you are, the illustrious leader of Dragon's Watch.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate the sentiment, Your Majesty, but I feel like I haven't been much of a leader lately. I don't know how you do it. You have a whole kingdom to worry about, while I can't even manage to keep a handful of people driving toward one purpose.
It's a trying task, but to be honest, sometimes I envy what must be the simplicity of your life. This place is all politics and subtext. Do a thing one person likes and 3 hate you for it. It can get very complicated. You, you just relentlessly smash things until they're no longer at odds with you. I wish it were like that around here sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what can I smash for you today?
I believe a White Mantle attack is imminent, and must take certain actions here in Divinity's Reach to ensure its safety.
The fact that you're not really describing these actions makes me think they might be a little unorthodox.
All right, no.
What do you think of this garden?
As a queen, not wearing shoes is kind of weird.
Lovely.
Isn't it? And to preserve such a marvel requires constant maintenance. Sometimes weeds creep in, and sometimes you must eradicate them, lest your garden become unkempt.
I see.
I've called the ministers here under the auspices of a reassuring gathering, but I really need to deliver what some will consider shocking news. Your presence here will go a long way to ease minds, so please, mingle. And also, keep an eye out. Any evidence of White Mantle meddlings you find would only support my actions.
I'll do some digging. And Your Majesty, you missed a weed here.
Right there.
That looks like one, but it's actually the Crichton spiderwort. It'll bloom soon, and its petals give you the most luscious dyes. It's my favorite flower. It hides its true potential from most, and then blossoms into something great. Happy hunting, Commander.
It's interesting though too, because she mentions how the flower it'll bloom soon, and as she says, it's my favorite flower. It hides its true potential from most, and then blossoms into something great. And it's like, okay, that kind of does play into the whole idea of you know, her being something different. Hey, how are you, Guild Wars girl? How are you doing? How good is it to see you at a time like how good it is to see you at a time like this? Do you have a reason to trust anyone at this meeting? The people who cross over, it could be anyone. People would never expect. Like your daughter? No, it must be typical. It is my duty as minister to represent my people. The queen has been gracious to us during these difficult times. Your association with the lad raises suspicion about your allegiances. The queen has no reason to be concerned, neither do you. My wife and I have always worked... Well, so do we get that same dialogue? Because I don't think I'm a member of the Order of Whispers. Do you get the same dialogue knowing that Lady Wee is one of the members of the Order of Whispers? Like, we kind of know that we can trust her because of everything that's transpired up until that point. I think I can speak with you when I say I'm glad you're with us. I'm honored. Looks like you have plenty of support. Indeed, there are a lot of ministry guard here. But as a meeting of the ministry, so I'm supposed to make sense. Something has me on edge. How so? The Shining Blade takes an oath to protect the throne and Kryta above all. The ministry guards, however, pledge their allegiance to the legate minister, to Codicus. Do you think they hold allegiance to that traitor? I have my suspicions to prove. Have you seen any suspicious activity? I haven't, but I'm not foolish to think that just because I don't see it, it's not there. It's the traitors are cunning, I remain vigilant. Is there anyone that particularly suspicious of? I'd rather not point any fingers or risk. Suffice it to say, I'm keeping an eye on it. I respect your decision, but I could really use your insight. Well, I'm surprised to see Estelle is still part of the ministry. Yeah, right? So in season 2, we caught Estelle being a lying twat, so I'm gonna go talk to Estelle because she's actually here. Let's teleport there. Because she was caught lying about, like, she was trying to get the queen in trouble in season 2, and I don't know. Excuse me, I couldn't help notice you speaking with the queen. How is she? A pillar of strength under pressure as always. Oh, that's good to hear with everything that's happening in war for us. Yes, the White Mantle are beyond despicable, aren't they? Quite. Power-hungry mongrels with nothing more than gold in their eyes. Indeed. I stepped on things with more moral authority than those poisonous toads. It's clear how you feel about the White Mantle. Your friend Codicus' association with them must have rattled you. I can tell you no one was more shocked. I hadn't the faintest idea. Really, even with all the rumors circulating before he broke out? Oh, I try to ignore gossip. Oh yeah, Minister Estelle ignoring gossip? Yeah, that's new. People caught spreading such filth should earn a trip to the gallows. I feel the same way about traitors. They should watch their necks. Good day. Oh my god. Oh, that was it? Oh no! Oh yeah, the gate golem goes up in flames. Fine, tired. Listen, that's my state of mind. It's that or just sleeping. Like either I'm asleep or I'm tired. It's literally one of the two. Alright, what's going on here?
Bother, not again.
What happened? The White Mantle?
Calm down, calm down. Third time this week this old guy's gone down. I have to manually enter manifest data when he's offline. Would you mind getting him up and running while I keep the gate's records?
Sure.
What a sport. And do be quick about it. My hand cramps easily.
Uh-huh. Okay. What am I supposed to do here?
This is an odd method of repair.
He can be a bit finicky, but the fix-it interface, or fixterface, I've created should make it clear what he needs in order to be fixed. Do you think that'll catch on? I was also toying with combining display. No. You can't repair him until you break him out of his malfunctioning loop.
What does that mean? Okay, so I have to put water on him when he's... Okay, and then I have to warm him up if he's cold? And use static on him? I don't know, is that... Oh, I gotta get him warm again. I gotta cool him down. And use... I don't know, use electricity when he... I don't know what... I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm just doing the news release. That's usually what I do.
Listen, the fixterface has 3 main functions, each specifically designed to counteract the golem's bugs.
Yeah,
features.
I get it.
Use the correct
Okay.
function to counteract his current state. Do it enough and it'll break him out of his
Okay,
malfunction.
you know what? Whatever. At this point, I don't care. That was dumb. Because I was doing it correctly.
You probably have more important things to do. I'll take it from here.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Give it a shot. By the way, I found this part but didn't know where it went. Looks a little like...
I've never seen that before. I don't know what it is, but it's not part of this golem.
Huh. Hey, Timey.
Hold on! Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Is the communication device you gave me one of a kind?
Probably not. I mean, mine is by far the best and most advanced, but there are others out there. Wait, why do you ask?
I found a device that looks a lot like the communicator.
I'm
If it was
surprised
planted
that
here by the White Mantle, they could be listening in. I'm guessing it isn't the only one.
Oh, no worries. That's okay.
Use your communicator to send out a high-frequency ping that'll help you find any others in your area.
Let's do that. I'll get what I can and show the Queen.
Oh, be sure to let her know I helped.
Alright. Okay. It tells me in this direction. I forgot how this worked. Okay, it's in this direction. Oh, I think I'm getting closer.
Strange for the commander to be attending a ministry meeting, doesn't it?
The Queen has her reasons, I'm sure. The extra security is a bit worrisome, though.
Oh, I found it.
It's unnatural to see the Queen wandering around.
We're here to serve.
Oh my god, we're getting attacked.
Security system? Suspicious.
I'm gonna be once I cause like after this instance or whatever they bring you over to Lake Doric or whatever. I'll be in like Lake Doric. I might not do all of the story. I haven't really like my time frame like it doesn't really allow me to do all this stuff. And I'd rather just hang out, you know. All right, let's find some others here. There we go. Oh, there's one right here. So you know, at some point I'll be doing other things as well. It's just hard to squeeze it into my schedule when I'm only streaming 3 days a week. So it's just kind of like, it's like, what should I do? You know, because I've tried to do like fractal streams and stuff, and people like would watch, but no one comes and plays. So it's just kind of like, what's the point? There's another one here. Bye, have a good night. Oh. Good talk. Quite a lot of guards at this ministry meeting.
This seems like enough to back up whatever the Queen's about to do. I should give these to her.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of turn on the music just a little bit because it's like overpowering everything. Alright, she's hanging out with the Wheeze over there.
Commander, I was just trying to reassure the Wheeze here.
I didn't see
It's a
you there.
stressful time for them. Well, not just them, for everyone.
The Queen is politely dancing around the fact that our daughter is on the wrong side of this.
Have you heard from her? At all?
We haven't heard from Valette. That doesn't mean we won't. She's a good girl, Commander. Just a little lost. She'll find her way home. We only want to hear her play the violin again.
We all do, Minister.
May we speak a moment, Your Majesty?
Of course.
Pardon us.
Yeah. We found some communicator devices.
I found these listening devices around the courtyard. They could be White Mantle.
Thank you, Commander. I needed evidence like this to support my stance. It appears this is an opportune time, then. Allow me to excuse myself. I have a speech to give.
Alright. Now she does the infamous, "You're all without a job." Oh, there's Arden. Hey, Arden. Got this young minister. They're all pretty young. This guy doesn't look too. Theodis? I think we meet some of them in the story too. Well, there's we. And yeah, like I said, Anise is in here, which that's like really weird to me. That's like a really important moment. Where did Jenna go? Oh, she's over here.
Ministers and members of the royal court. For years, we've had a fester inside the kingdom. A creeping undertow that sucked some of our friends and family into its darkness. Now, with Confessor Caudicus at the White Mantle's helm, This seething conflict will soon come to a head, as we are poised to be smashed between two rising elder dragons. We cannot stand for a threat from within. For this reason, I'm hereby suspending the ministry until the danger has passed. Some of you will understand it's for your safety. Others will understand that I have trapped them here, far from the White Mantle's network.
Okay, not sure why that
I am no
guy's.
criminal. You claim this will keep us safe. From what? Who will keep us safe from you, I say?
Good Minister, this measure is temporary, I assure you. Only until the kingdom is safe from attack and the traitors in our midst have revealed themselves. The commander has already verified.
Oh, that's so
Fellow
sad.
ministers, this is a moment in life, a rare moment where you will look back one day and say, I made a stand, or I did nothing. Do you silently let the Queen capture your voice, and the voice of the people? Or do you make enough noise that the six gods themselves hear us say nay? When my grandfather...
Oh yeah, Divinity's Reach is gonna get attacked. Oh no, Lake Doric. You can kind of see her barrier. Dude, it looks really cool. It's a weird effect. It's different. Oh! Oh god, they're attacking. The minister.
Minister Arton!
Your
Oh
Majesty,
no,
we have to
Minister
get you
Arden
to
is
safety.
dead. Oh
We
my
need to
god, I
secure
forgot
the
that
ministers.
happens.
The loyal ones, at least.
I'll try to take care of you, but you're my priority.
Oh god, that's right. They have brake bars on them. So dumb. Alright, are you done now? Oh, oh. I can't. He's in a thing. I die, please. Thanks. So I got the new axe, guys, and I'm like trying out the axe, but it's really not good. Like axe for PvE is not good on Mirage.
Prepared for many contingencies. There are some defenses ready to set up right outside the chamber. Quickly!
Quickly. We gotta set up the barrier.
Cover me while I set up this defensive barrier.
The White Mantle will never control Kryder.
A mesmer portal! More White Mantle incoming!
Ooh, more white mantle.
This will be my pleasure.
Oh my god, I hate white mantle. They suck. They have terrible skills. They're really hard to beat too. Alright, that's done. Is the barrier up? Oh. Oh god. Nice job, Jenna. Dang. You're so powerful. Look, she's doing a guardian reflective wall, but in mesmer form. Dun dun dun. Queen Jenna, most powerful mesmer ever.
Another mesmer!
Smash away, Commander!
Smash away. Okay, no one's coming. I guess this is good.
One barrier left.
Good. Then to the throne room. We can easily defend it.
The last one is just outside there.
Shouldn't have dodged. Oh, how did I get full endurance? Did the minions count as enemies? Do they? It's so weird because sometimes stuff counts here and sometimes it doesn't, and I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. I never know what counts because it's. Before it was always like whatever gives you experience points, but these are not giving me experience points, but they still count. So I don't know. It's weird. Let's just teleport. Yeah.
This is the last one.
Who's inside there? Shining Blade.
Jenna. That's enough. Fellow ministers, join me and help the White Mantle rid Kryta of this illegitimate ruler. Or stand by her side and be judged by my fire.
Estelle, what a surprise. Who could have seen this coming? You? Maybe you. Did you? And you, my friend? Were you surprised?
Get back here, you! I hate to break it to you, but I won't run as easily. I was honored when Codicus tapped me for the job of regicide, and I will see it to its bloody end.
Logan!
Logan!
Captain Thackeray, beyond brave as always, but I need you leading the defense of the city. I'll handle this bloated tick.
Handle me? You can't move. This hamstrung doormat is your only hope. And I'm about to kill him, just to put him out of his lovesick misery.
Estelle!
What? The whole ministry knew it.
You'll regret that slight.
Ooh.
Damn you!
She has some cool skills too, like blue fiery tornadoes. That's pretty cool. 2 mesmers against 1 whatever you are. Is she a guardian? I mean, blue fire with, and her skills are like blue too. So. Logan.
That's the last of them then. For now.
That was an impressive show, Your Majesty.
It was. How'd you like smashing things to solve your problems?
I never want to take up arms against one of my subjects, but I think I might be quite suited for your lifestyle.
I'll save you a spot in Dragon's Watch if you ever decide to step down.
Yeah, come with us to
Now, what's the
Cantha.
situation outside the city?
The White Mantle Army is making a push from the lake, but we don't know the full extent of their numbers. I'm headed down to set up a command tent at Doric's Landing.
It's good to see you on your feet again. I'll meet you there.
Great. We could use the help. Talk to Lieutenant Fours in the Plaza of Lissa. I'll make sure you're granted access to the battlefield.
Logan, please don't slow your recovery by doing something like getting yourself killed. Commander, thank you. And watch out for the weeds.
And watch out for the weeds, friends. Alright, I'm not gonna talk to Logan because he's just gonna be like, yeah, I feel much better after blighting pot fluid, blah, and Joza. Soja doesn't exist anymore. We know. We already know all of that. It's common knowledge. Alright. Well, here we are. I'm just gonna take the road. Take the road to the gate down there. Oops, that is not. Let's roll down the river, or the hill, I mean. Hello. I have orders from Captain Thackeray. Oh, my apologies. Not a problem. Let's go. Here we are, Lake Doric. I still wish they would do the backside. The original map of Lake Doric was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be like everything back here. It was supposed to be this entire back area with like a back entrance into Divinity's Reach with like this giant bridge and stuff. There's like videos out there you can watch, but yeah, I wish we could get like another map. Like, give us a map here. Like, show us what's going on here with the delta and stuff. That'd be cool. Like, give us a map here somewhere. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Glad you're here, Commander. We could use your help.
Yes, yes. I shall do all that later. We're just gonna do some random stuff. I have to go. Let's look at some of these things. What do we have to do? We have to crop, of course. 15 events, or Reach the Peach Grove. I can do that easily. Revenge of the High Sage. That's the farming thing. The all right, let's go do some of that stuff. Alright. Oh, there was more jade fragments. I remember jade fragments like so clearly because right around that time, like the way they look, right around that time was when Legion came out for World of Warcraft, and they had those little things you could kind of harvest like that. They looked like jade fragments, but they called them something else. That was something else. But you could kind of do that in some of the maps there. You could like harvest those or whatever. And I remember it was like such a weird coincidence that they had come out around the same time. And they kind of looked the same. I remember that was like, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. So, but yeah, that's I don't know what it's called. Man, I haven't played WoW in so long. And speaking of, ooh, do you think I can get that up there? How were you supposed to get that without mounts? Walk up here? Is that how you're supposed to do? I guess I'm doing it. Look at that. Look at me. Found my answer. And let's plummet to our death into the jade fragments. Wee. Nope. We can glide. Speaking of, I guess there's like mass exodus happening in World of Warcraft right now, which I had like no idea was happening because like the biggest World of Warcraft, like I guess streamers moving over to like Final Fantasy, and with them like like literally hundreds of thousands of people are leaving, and I'm like, what? That's insane. That's crazy that people have like that much, like a streamer has that much influence on what other people do in their lives, like what video games they play in their lives. I mean, maybe it's not like just solely because of him. Maybe it's also because of like they've been. That's a weird spike-tail fish, and he's moving really strange. Is there something in that boat? No, in that ship. Oh yeah, there's that child. Did they ever like? Oh. There's this, just a random soldier that just popped out of nowhere. Let's kill these guys. What does the child say again? Do you have any soap on you, stranger? I don't usually wash up on... Okay, hold on. I forgot. The child. Because there was... Okay, so... I will finish my World of Warcraft thing in a minute. But, so the first... Was it the first book? The Ghost of Ascalon. Yeah, the Ghost of Ascalon book. There is a... Talks about how there is a dungeon in the sewers underneath Divinity's Reach. And I think they even... Don't they get into it going through the Great Collapse where the Crown Pavilion now is? There used to be the Great Collapse, a giant hole in there. And there's actually like... I don't know, it's been so long since I've read the book. But there's like a side entrance or something that they go on the side of the city or something. And they go and there's a whole dungeon underneath, like these tombs with like skulls and stuff. And it like connects to the sewer system or whatever. And then we find this child here. And then usually, why, I lost a trigger behind the grate back there, and I need to squeeze in there to get it back. Some soda might help. Is there like a soap item I can give? Alright, I'm gonna leave. That's kind of weird. But yeah, so that always reminds me, I'm like, man, dude, like I remember reading the book, and I remember like them talking about there's gonna be dungeons. Like when they were making the game, they were talking about Seraph blown. Yeah, that staff is cool. You can get that staff here. It's like this giant staff that you can get, but it's really cool. It looks really awesome. But yeah, I remember when they were like working on the game. They were talking about how there was going to be dungeons in the world, and they kind of had like they didn't like talk about all the different dungeons they had, but they kind of like gave like examples of like the stuff. And then we got kind of the map in one of the books had like one of the maps where the different dungeons were like on the map or whatever. where like even the bloodstone was like looked like a dungeon or something on the map. So I don't know if that was like early planning on maybe including that or something. But I remember reading the book and thinking about the dungeons and thinking like, oh, in the book they're going like underneath Divinity's Reach. Like, be really cool if there was a dungeon that you could enter from the city and go underneath the city or whatever, you know. I'm kind of sad that they dropped the whole idea of dungeons and are just doing like I love fractals for what they are. I really do, but I just kind of want like something that's just out in the world that I can go to and like play with like new players and stuff, and it's not about just like rising. No, well, I don't know if they designed it on purpose after it. It's a raptor skin. So I have like all the other raptor. I have this raptor skin too. I have this guy. He's like super yellow because I made him look like a chocobo. He's called the Roadrunner. Yeah, he's the Roadrunner skin. But I made him yellow like a chocobo. He has like really long tail feathers, so. But he's like my favorite. Run! Run! No, don't attack. I gotta harvest this mushroom. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy. Kill him. I love how you did like my illusions didn't even go to. Yeah, you can color it whatever you want to, of course. You know, I can have him in all black or whatever. I could have him like, I could even make him look like lightning. You know, lightning has the white white chocobo, which turns out to be like her summon or whatever, you know. But you can color him like any color. I can have him in all black. He kind of looks cool in black, because I like how like it makes his beak like, you know, and you can kind of like make him look like that. It's like golden. I don't know. So. Da, da, da. Yeah, I really love this release, especially like my favorite character is still Canuck, and just man, I want to get like a Canuck statue or something. I would probably pay a ton of money for something like that. Just because I think he's my favorite character. Like, he's just so funny, and he's just, I don't know, the best. I love Canuck. Like, who doesn't love Canuck? Come on. Oh, it's parasites. Tree parasites. My favorite kind. Alright, let's harvest. Who are you attacking? Oh, you're attacking that guy over there. No! No! Bats. Die, please. I'll just let my illusions take care of him. Goodbye, friend. Alright, sometimes there's stuff up here that I can get. Man, you see that bubble like across Divinity's Reach? It's so cool. What? It's so cool. Like, it really shows how powerful Jenna is. I want to fight her. I want to fight Jenna. It's like, Queen, I want to fight you because I want to see how strong you are. Alright, so we got the first thing done, which is the ore one. Cool. Look at all the stuff I'm getting again. Oh my god, I'm full. I'm full already on this. Alright, time to salvage. Salvage away! that bubble. She made the bubble because she's a mesmer. And in this, hold on. I'm gonna wait for this to finish real quick. I'll show you. All right, there we go. So in this current story, you know, is this Divinity's Reach right here? We're right here in Lake Doric. But Divinity's Reach is getting attacked from Lake Doric. There's like cannons out on the beach. You can kind of see them. There's actually like one right around the corner. But it's getting attacked by the White Mantle. There's a cannon like right down here. They're shooting these cannons. Okay. And they're shooting onto Divinity's Reach. So Jenna made a gigantic bubble that covers the entire city to defend against that. She defended Divinity's Reach against the White Mantle. Which just demonstrate how powerful Queen Jenna really is. I mean, if you read the books, you can actually understand how powerful she is as well, because it kind of gave me like weird, like creepy vibes when I first read the book. I think it was Edge of Destiny, the book Edge of Destiny. You can read it, and at the end they talk about how she is like a really powerful mesmer. She's really powerful, so yeah. So she created the bubble to defend Divinity's Reach against the White Mantle. Yeah, she's really great. She's really cool. I need to harvest more stuff. I need to find trees. I can probably find trees in the woods. I can find trees in the woods. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked. I hate White Mantle. There's a starving soldier. That's okay. We don't care. Let's kill these spiders. Alright, let's harvest that. Spider should die. Yeah, this is my favorite release. Once you like go into the story of like of particularly the very last, is it the last instance? Yeah, it's the last yeah, it's the last instance, because you go to yeah, you go to Kataka's Manor through like the through here, through like the bag, and you go through the barn and you go into the house. Oh man, so funny. Kanak is like just the best. When he talks about the statues of Kataka's and he's like, I wonder how the conversation went. No, bigger, more like 8 feet tall. I'm like, it's so good. He's the best. All right. I'm almost done with some of this stuff. I gotta find more mushrooms. How far am I? How far am I? Alright, I need to harvest one more. Wow, okay. 2 more trees and 1 more plant. I have a plant in my sights. Give me the mushrooms out of my way. Alright. Cool, that's done. Gave me 10 achievement points. Yeah. I am, where am I? 30,084. Oh, there's a tree. Of course, there's like 16 million White Mantle right next to it. Alright, come on, fight me, friends, fight me. Alright, goodbye. Oh, the mesmer. Ooh, the mesmer. The mesmer. Oh god, they're coming. More of them are coming. Run away. Well, this particular story of the White Mantle is very heavily like Guild Wars 1 inspired stuff. This is all stuff that has to do with, well, the White Mantle was like a big story in Guild Wars 1, where the Old Kryta, which Old Kryta was the king and then the Princess Salma. They were in Lion's Arch. They ruled from Lion's Arch, and there's like a whole chapter. It's called War in Kryta. It has to do with like the White Mantle and stuff, and the Mersat, and that's like the like story of the White Mantle. And they kind of finish it off. Actually, well, they kind of finish it off here, right? I mean, I can't really count Siren's Siren's Landing. Siren's Landing is like way down here, which is the last episode, but you get to see Lazarus, the last of the Mersad and stuff, but it's really not, I wouldn't really tie that in. It's more like Shining Blade particular stuff and Livia stuff, which is also, oh, there's three trees up there. 3 trees, that's a lot of trees. So there's a lot of interesting story. Like I said, that's why it's like suggested to you to like play more of the story, because it gets like really good. And the dialogue gets like really good, and characters and stuff. Alright, so I've done the harvesting stuff. What else? Oh, I gotta do events. Do we have any events going on? We do. Paranormal activity. Paranormal activity. We gotta kill the ghosts. They're gone. Oh, he doesn't like that. He didn't like the answer I gave him, so he's attacking me. And I'm killing bear cubs. I kind of feel bad about that. Yeah. Sorry, bear cub. You got caught in the middle of me using all kinds of stuff, so. It's fine. You'll respawn in like 3 minutes. It's okay. No! No! Don't kill me, please. Okay. I'm gonna harvest this. Trying to get up there. Enraged spirits. Oh, it's done. Oh, okay. I didn't do a lot of contribution. What's the next quest then here? The Seraph forces occupy Nolan's homestead. Okay, good for Nolan. What about me? I have need. Alright, I gotta get him on a roller beetle, and we're gonna be going around the map. Going around the map. Here we go. Can you die? Why is it taking this one spirit to die? So, die, please. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Roller beetle time. Woo! Ooh, 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 event. Ooh, gotta kill the thing. Let's kill all the white mantle. God, I hate white mantles so much. This is such a pleasure to kill them. Alright, let's attack the Jade Bow. No, evade. Some of the elementalists have like really cool attacks too. The White Mantle elementalists. I wish we had some of those attacks. Yeah, it's not super hard to get. I remember like it doesn't take that long, but it's just like a collection you have to do once you unlock the episode or whatever. I think you have to like finish the episode, but it's also a really good episode. What? He says what? God, we got down so hard, man. God, I gotta evade. This is bad. I gotta get more. Give me more evasion. No! I can't die here. Stop just attacking me. What the heck? Alright, someone got killed. Thank God. Alright, give me some more. I need vigor. I need to evade. For the white mantle. The trees are in the way. Alright, come on guys. It's just one champion. We should be able to do this. God, he's just attacking me. Attack someone else. And I do reflect, like, do they not count as, like, I don't think they count as projectiles because I reflect projectiles. Do I? I should. I should be reflecting projectiles. Do I not? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't. Why? Why do I not? It's because it's a different build. Right? Is that correct? Am I just... What am I missing? Oh no, it's right there. I have it. I should be reflecting stuff, but it's not. I don't know. That's okay. Alright, there's an event here. We gotta... so this is one of the cannons. So the cannon is firing on Divinity's Reach right there. You can kind of see it. I don't know why. Oh, it's like 2 shots. I guess it's split. It splits. Oh, I don't have CC. I do have CC. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Destroyed that. Alright, moving on. That's 2 events down. And you get, on this map, it's actually really nice. You get morale. Like, anytime you... Not anytime, I think it's like after a couple of events you get like morale. Which, morale, this was actually a Guild Wars 1 thing. Where if you killed bosses in Guild Wars 1, you would get a morale boost of 2%. And you can get up to 10%. It's the same kind of deal here. If you finish events, you get a morale boost. Which actually helps with health, kill experience, and outgoing damage. And it gives you 10 seconds of might. And this actually becomes like might, fury, and something else. It's really good. I gotta go get that peach. I have to go get the peach. What was the actual, like... What was the path you were supposed to take to actually get to the peach? Because now I can just, like, fly overhead with my oh my god, someone's down. Let's help. I don't know. What's the actual... Are you supposed to, like... Go through here? Oh, someone just put a trading post up. Who's attacking me? Oh, this guy's still alive? Jesus. Die already. Thank you, Jesus. I know, he was, like, pointing at me, his bow. Alright, I'm going in, guys. Ah, run! No... See, that doesn't lead there either. I know you can go like up there and then jump down, I guess. Was that the path you were supposed to take though? That seems kind of strange. Huh. Or were you supposed to do something from Nolan's thing? I don't know. I'm just gonna cheat it. Cheater. Yeah, there's the peach. There's a magic peach tree. Maybe I can reverse my path. Can I go through here? What's in here? What's in here? It's a cave. Where does it lead? Ooh, it leads outside. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Did anyone see that? I did not see that. There's a cave right here. And you can go through it. Neat. And you can go in here. Whee! Alright, let's get that vista. And it's the magic peach tree. And I don't know, do I need to talk to you? Who do I talk to? Thank you. Yeah, gives you a magic peach. And the magic peach gives you a bunch of stuff. This is just part of a collection. I can sell that. That's okay. Look at my inventory. It's bloated after like 5 minutes of playing. Yeah, it gives you the blessing of the harvest forest. The magic peach you consumed has given you the blessing of the forest, providing you with advantages over its enemies in Lake Doric. 100 power, 100 condition damage, 20% experience from kills for a whole hour. Ain't that neat? Alright, let's go visit, Logan. Logan! Our simp daddy. Let's go visit this guy. Alright, look at all the stuff. Boop, boop.
Use an extra pair of hands to deliver these rations to soldiers around the base.
Cool, don't care. Bye. 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 I've already finished the conversation. Stop talking, please. Alright, there he is.
Welcome to Lake Doric, Commander.
Hi, Logan.
What's left of it. The locks alone will take years to rebuild. But that worry can wait. Right now, our focus is repelling the siege and saving as many lives as we can.
And once that's through, we crush Codicus into a fine paste.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Turns out the Char hate Codicus just as much as we do. This is Legionnaire Nelia Steelpaw. She's volunteered her troops to help us.
Nelia
The White
Steelpaw.
Mantle can't be allowed to ruin everything our races have built together. This is our fight too.
The help's appreciated. It's an honor to fight alongside you.
Back to the matter at hand. There are a few key areas around Lake Doric we need eyes on. Spies have infiltrated our ranks, but I trust you beyond any doubt. So the task is yours.
You can count on me.
Word from the Seraph suggests incursions throughout Lake Doric.
One-man army
For the
over
moment,
here.
our intelligence is spotty at best. Come take a look at the map, and I'll tell you what we know.
Look at the map. Look at it.
We've received reports of survivors in the forest up north, Sadra's Haven to the east, and New Loamhurst to the southeast.
Aw, Sadra. Anyone that's played Guild Wars 1, we all know Sadra. It's a character in there. She dies very heroically.
We have troops at the Lakeside Bazaar looking after our supply lines, but I'd like you to check in on the lines as well. We can't allow any further devastation of this region. If you see anything else of interest, please include it in your report.
Port of Venia. Still mad over the whole
Before you
Venia
begin your
situation too.
reconnaissance, there's a Shining Blade agent south of here. It's a word with you.
Well,
His
he
name's Calden. He says he has something that'll help us win.
look, it's
this war.
Otter. Right. Let's talk to the Exemplar. I already have what he wants. Or I already have what he wants to give me anyways. Where is he? Calden. Come over here.
Ah, Commander.
Alright, I don't want to
Captain
talk to you.
Thackeray
I
sent me
really
to
don't
send you
care.
my way. I'm Exemplar Calder. As you're aware, the Shining Blade has been fighting the Mersat for a long, long time. Studying
Wouldn't that be capitalized,
we recently made a
Mersat?
breakthrough that might help us turn the
I mean, you're
tables on
capitalizing the
White
White Mantle.
We can use all the help we can get.
Why wouldn't you capitalize
Go on.
Mersat?
Being that this isn't your first run-in with Jade Constructs, I'm sure you're familiar with Spectral Agony?
Yes, I've had the pleasure of having my insides torn apart by that particular magic.
The Mersat's ability to phase between our world and the mists allows them to tap into magics unobtainable in the mortal realm. Spectral Agony is the pinnacle of this ability, and we think we've found a way to harness a form of it for our own use.
You've reproduced the powers of the Mersat?
Yes, well, in a sense, with some limitations. You see, unlike a Mersat or their constructs, you can't phase between our world and the mists at will. But while close to death, you've already got one foot in the mists, at death's door, as they say. Using remnants of Jade constructs, I fashioned a signet that allows you to cast Spectral Agony when you're near death.
I try to make it a habit to avoid.
Hey,
those
Finola, how are
almost
you?
dead moments. But this does sound
Welcome
intriguing.
back.
But I'll warn you, the longer you tap into this power, the more it will pull you into the next world. Use it wisely. Once you've had a chance to familiarize yourself with the signet. Come see me
Calden,
if you'd like
I
an
will just
advanced
tell you,
demonstration.
I have been using this power for a very long time. Okay? Stop talking, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, off to New Loamhurst. Woo! Roller Beetle. Top speed. Oh, we can do this. Check in at New Loamhurst. Kinda wanna defeat these guys. Yeah, you wanna fight me? Let's do it. White Mantle! Die. Scum. White Mantle scum. Let me have my mirror, Jesus. I'm gonna take a rotten fish. Can I throw it at someone? Here. Here, have a rotten fish. Oh, that actually works? Oh, it does. He's stinky now. She's stinky. Oh, it applies vulnerability? Oh, that's really funny. I'm like, here, have a fish. Oh, work was nuts? Why? What happened? I'm good. I was not super productive today, which is kind of upsetting, but that's okay. I wanted to be productive. I still have a video that I gotta finish up. Alright, we finished that. Moving on. Moving on with our lives here. Look, 3%. I'm now getting Might and Fury.
Fishing village. I hope the families are able to recover from this.
Only need water to recover. It's a fishing village. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, we gotta check in at these locations? Okay, let's check in somewhere else. Woo! We're off.
Wait, where are you going? Can't just... Oh, damn it.
Alright, Sin first arrive.
It's the commander. Come to complicate my day even further, have you?
Logan asked me to check in on the Seraph's operations here. What's going on? I heard a commotion earlier.
Oh, that was nothing. Just a little raw, seething frustration.
To counter pussies? He really said that? That's terrible. Why would someone say that? That's so stupid. I'm sorry, that sounds way, way ridiculously stupid. Alright, I need air, guys. It's really hot.
Very patriotic of you.
Can't breathe.
Looks like things are running smoothly around here, though.
The Seraph is a well-oiled machine when push comes to shove. They didn't waste a moment once the attack was sprung. The bazaar is probably the most secure location in Lake Doric. I doubt the White Mantle will have much luck seizing it. That's not to say there isn't lots of work to be done if you want to chip in. As you may have noticed, I only have 2
That's...
Maybe later. I'm on orders from Thackeray to recon the rest of Lake
Count
Doric
your
before we
pussies?
plan
Like, how many are you supposed to have beside one? Like, that's just kind of weird. They keep them in your pocket. Alright, cool, thanks. Sin first, right? I'm kind of happy that they brought him back. He was kind of funny in the original game. It's like, I need help. I don't know how to count. Like, how many pussies am I supposed to have? Alright. Dude, honestly, when you go to Sage's Haven, I would love to vacation here. Doesn't this look like fun? Like I always go like up here and I'm like, I would love to like just sit on one of these balconies or something, like overlooking the lake. Like imagine the lake would be filled, right? It would be filled to like right up here. You can like overlook the lake. Man, that'd be so cool. Imagine that. And now everything's destroyed. Alright, and we're done here, and now we move to the north. Whee! Oh, Wide Mantle attack. Let's do that. Let's do the attack. So here's the new axe skin, if anyone wants to see it. That was just released in the gem store today. It's kind of weird because like I have, you know, I'm a Mirage, so there's like purple in there as well. But yeah, I suggest it to anyone that likes using like a Necromancer axe would be really cool because it looks really awesome. Maybe even a warrior, like a blood warrior. Oh, that would be fantastic. Are you kidding me? There's so many spots. You know where I would take my axe? I would take him to, what's it called? Draconis Mons, and drop him in the middle of the volcano. Be like, spirits, I need help on punishing this human, and they'd be like, yeah, here's protection. Go in the volcano, drop him in. And I'll just drop him right into the middle, like bloop, into the lava. He'll burn alive. Alright, someone is down over here. Oh no. Oh no. We can't have that. Leave this poor person alone. Alright. So when is this attack happening? They're like, attack is imminent. You know, preferably I would drop him in there with Primordus still in his old state, like the gigantic Primordus that we're used to from season 3. Are we supposed to do something here? I don't know what's happening. They were like, attack imminent. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so, like, bored. What's happening? On, can we do the cannon event? Let's do the cannon event. Oh, now they're attacking. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this event. Gonna have to wait. Attack. There's so many people here. Do it. Alright, that's done. Ooh, I got another percent. So I get 10 seconds of Might and Fury and 4% to health. It's actually really great. Alright, they're attacking. Where are they coming from? Ooh, look, it's another Moa. He looks a little bit darker than me. I think my Moa... Oh, my Moa has darker fail tethers. Fail tethers? Tail feathers. I kind of gave him like a dark, like... a little bit of like an orangey at the end because I didn't want him to be all yellow. Kind of did that a little bit different. So it's not like one solid color. I feel like no bird would be like one solid color. I wanted to give his tips a little bit of a darker touch. I have not heard of it. You know, the strangest of movies. I will say this. I will say that. Like, you know, the weirdest movies. The Horror Church? Is that a porn? It sounds like a porn. I mean, honestly, like, that sounds like a porn. Is it not a, like, it's not a porno? Is it like, is it an actual movie? Is it like some weird, like, scary, like, B-rated, like, I don't know, weird thriller or something? I don't know. Horror flick or something? I don't know. Sounds weird anyways. Oh. Maybe you don't want to open it. Maybe you don't want to at all get into that. Go, go, go. Ooh, there's people coming from this side. Attack. Whoa. Inspector Red, you're all dead. On the ground. Let's help out. Nice. Ooh. The Justicar. Justiciar? Oh, how do you say that? I don't know. Agatha is getting attacked. That's all I know. Agatha! I'm coming to defeat you as well. Where are you, old lady? Oh man, she's so scary looking. Look at her. You can't see it. Look at her portrait. Alright, goodbye. Well, let's hope it doesn't give you nightmares. Hopefully you can, like, watch it properly without having to worry about it. Maybe it'll give you a good laugh. Or maybe it'll just be really bad so you fall asleep. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, modern horror movies because they literally these days... Oh, there's an ancient chest here? Okay, well, I'll take it. Because these days, all horror movies is, like, cheap jump scares. And I don't like jump scares because I get startled, but I don't get scared, you know? And it's just kind of like, ugh. Fighting these guys over here. Someone's using axe, actually. Interesting. I don't know, I'm just not good with axe and PvE. I think it's a good PvP weapon because it makes you jump around a lot and stuff. But I don't think it's that great in damage, honestly. I mean, unless it's like good for like flat damage, like if I'm in Berserker, but I don't know, does it really do that much? Oh, it actually does pretty decent damage. So if you're in like Berserker, you might be able to use that. But like get like a Berserker gear, like a Berserker axe, maybe. For the White Mantle. For the commander, because I'm the one-man army. I really want to try like playing something else. I've been like, you know, I'm not a person that's tied down to like one class all the time, and I love Mirage, but I'm just kind of like, I want to play something else. Like, is that, I don't know, is that normal? Do other people feel that way? I don't know. I can never get tied down. Ooh, look, I finished another heart. I got 6% now. I get Might, Fury, and Swiftness. Ooh. Talk about boons for days. Ah. Let's go down here. Let's kill these guys. No, he killed the cook. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know, so Genshin Impact is dropping like their new area today, I guess. And I never finished my World of Warcraft rant that I had earlier. I was doing a World of Warcraft rant, but I guess like I'm gonna be playing some Genshin Impact, I think, for a little bit this week. And I think I'm gonna be playing maybe some Final Fantasy 14, you know, because so I was talking about it earlier, so, and it's been like all over the internet, I guess. I've been seeing like a ton of videos on it, which I haven't been looking for it, but they've just like, there's just like a ton of videos on it about how there's a mass exodus happening from World of Warcraft because their like biggest streamer is like leaving. He like left World of Warcraft, he doesn't want to play it anymore, and he's playing Final Fantasy 14 now. So everyone's been raving about Final Fantasy 14 and playing that. And I'm still upset that I haven't played through most of the story yet. I'm still on the first expansion, or the second expansion, and I have been stuck there for like a year now. Because it's literally like fight a couple people, walk to this spot, talk to the NPCs, go to the next spot, fight a couple of enemies, talk to this NPC, do like a trial or whatever they're called. Then talk to an NPC, walk to the other side of the map. It's like kind of boring. I'm like, but I do want to get into it because I'm like, I don't know, everyone loves it. I'm like, I want to see where people love it. You know, I want to get love for it. I don't know, Neverwinter, I leveled a lot in there, but I could never really find like my love for it, where I'm like, oh, I really love this game. It's just, I don't know, it never, and I tried like all kinds of different classes, like remade a bunch of characters and stuff, and I don't know, it's not for me really. So yeah, so I'll be playing that. I still have a bunch of like Switch games to get through, PlayStation games to get through that I want to play this year and stuff. So, no, wow. So, and for End of Dragons, I will be making like a new character depending on which. It depends on which class I want to play. You know, next week I might have a decision based on what the stream is like next week. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like, I'm saving up my scrolls, I'm saving up my tomes of knowledge, I'm saving up all my stuff from World versus World to kind of get myself the proof of heroics or whatever they're called, so that I can just like fully level up a character. And I'm saving up all the different like the the materials from season 3. Like, I have like over 1,000 of the winter berries right now in my in my bank, because I want to be able to just buy equipment outright and just have a brand new character for it. So, ooh, that's interesting. That might be something to check out. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's weird because I'm still like, I'm paying for the subscription in Final Fantasy, but I'm not really playing it. So I kind of feel the need to, like, maybe now that everyone's kind of getting into it again, to kind of go back and play it, just because so many people are playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm like, right now is probably a good time because there'll be a lot of people doing a lot of the trials and a lot of the dungeons and stuff, because a lot of new people are going into it and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. Why does Charizard say ice twice? Ice, ice, and then someone said baby. That's really funny, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, Baron. You tell him, Mr. Noble over here. Alright, can I get out of combat, please? I haven't talked to any of the... oh, God. Can I get in the house, actually? Can I go... God, I'm making everything green. Oh. I was trying to go on the... where... how do I get to him? Oh, up here? Yeah, up here. I love how, like, their houses are open. Like, it could rain inside at any point. You can buy, like, earrings here. Oh, a ghostly kitty. Anyone like a ghostly kitty? I haven't gotten it yet, but there it is. It was Asmongold or something is his name. Asmongold, I think. Something like that. I feel really stupid that I don't know the name, even though I've watched like so many videos on him now. I just don't watch streamers. Like, I just don't have time to sit and watch streamers, you know. But yeah, apparently I've watched 2 videos tonight that said that after he left, literally, it's like everyone went with him. Like, literally thousands of people. There was a report made by Blizzard or whatever, or Activision or whatever, and they talked about how they lost like 250,000 people or something in the last quarter. Like, I mean, like, this insane amount of number. Like, insane amount of number. And most of them went to Final Fantasy 14, because I just... right before I went online, like went live, I actually was watching this video. There was a guy who did like research on all these different articles and stuff. There was an article released where it says that so at the same time as all these people are leaving, and there's like reports about how all the numbers are dropping and stuff, you look at the Final Fantasy 14 numbers and they're just rising, and they're actually in record numbers right now, and they're beating that record every day. Every day it's more and more and more people playing Final Fantasy 14. So that's, there's a lot of like correlating info, I think, that really, not every single person might be because, oh yeah, the biggest streamer left, but it influences people. People still consider streamers as influencers, which I think is one of the dumbest things ever to have been made a term, because I would never want anyone to call me an influencer. I'm not looking to influence people. But I think a lot of people, they want to be cool, and they want to be trendy, and they want to be hip. It's always been a thing. I mean, I'm using these old terms, but people still want to feel relevant, and they want to feel like, they want to follow trends. So when they see that one of the most popular streamers is leaving to a different game, they might feel inclined to go as well, and I can kind of understand that, you know, which I would never base that off of. Like, I'm a very lone wolf, like, I do my own kind of thing person. I don't ever go with what other people say unless I feel like I want to do that, so. Yeah, and you know, and I try to play, like, different games. I mean, I play different games all the time and stuff, but I understand that things like World of Warcraft that have, like, a, like a gear treadmill and stuff, and that keep you constantly, you know, going and stuff like that, that people stick with it for a very long time. Like, I understand that feeling, but I get, like, I don't like farming. We talked about this yesterday. I don't like farming. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. Like, I play to have fun. So when I overplay a game, I get burned out. And I've taken my breaks from Guild Wars 2. I mean, when you look at my, like, I've been playing this game since I've played all the open betas. I played all that stuff. I played early access and stuff, and I only have 7,000 hours in. Okay, there's people that have 30,000 hours in this game, which I could never. Like, I can't. No, I don't know how people do that. Like, how can you play this game? Like, that's like an average of like 4 hours a day, every day for the last 8 years. No. Well, for some people, he's not a random dude, though. You know, you need to understand that. I was watching this video, and, you know, that the guy that did all the research or whatever, and he actually looked on, like, Asmongold's, like, streaming page or whatever, when he was doing the video, when he was recording the video, and it was a midday on a Wednesday, like midday when most people are working, and he had 100,000 people watching him. So you can, you know, that kind of puts in perspective how, as a streamer, that's a ton of people. Like, you're very, very popular, very influential in your own way. Like I said, I would never call them influencers, but you're influential in this kind of stuff because all these people watch you. I mean, you know, these people are just, you know, he has fans. I mean, he's 100,000 people. I can barely get 10 in my chat, you know, it's crazy. So having 100,000 people on a random Wednesday watching him is insane. So it kind of, you know, when you see someone that popular, like, moving to a different game, like, he's always, because he was like the big World of Warcraft guy. He has a ton of videos on his YouTube with World of Warcraft and stuff. He's, like, always done World of Warcraft. So for him to do something completely different, like, I'm sure there was a lot of people that were like, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of sick and tired of it too. And like I said, it probably wasn't just alone him, but it was also in conjunction with, I think a lot of people are, I think some of the arguments were that the story is kind of getting convoluted to the point where people don't really understand what's happening anymore and stuff. And, you know, if you're already, like, if a large amount of your player base is already pissed off, and then one of your largest streamers is leaving, like, it's all those different reasons. It's not just because of him, but it's all kinds of different reasons, you know. It's true. I mean, it's true, but, you know, if you enjoy someone's content, like, you know, if you enjoy the content that he does, why not watch him, though? I mean, I get he's just some random dude and stuff, but, you know, maybe they want to play with him because they idolize him. You know, like, I think of, like, a lot of younger people still play video games, you know. It's not like we're all older and stuff, but I feel like probably a lot of his base are like teenagers and stuff, you know, and they want to play what the cool people play. So I'm like, I get it that he's like just some random celebrity, like online celebrity pretty much, but, you know, people just kind of oh, I'm sure they'll go back. I mean, I'm sure the numbers will balance out in some way. And to me, it doesn't matter either way, really, because I will never be a Final Fantasy streamer. I don't like that game enough to say that I would do that. So, I mean, for now, I'm like pretty much just like Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, and then random stuff in between, so. And that's a fair point. It's true, you know. It's true, but I think a lot of people watch other people because of the same games that they play. Like, I enjoy watching streamers that play the same game that I play. I get watching streamers, you know, and I kind of said, like, you know, for the content, like, if someone is funny or if someone is cool or if someone is, you know, whatever, like, I'll watch their content if I like that person. But I think a lot of people are like, they want to watch someone that plays the same game. You know, there's a lot of people that want to watch the people play the same game to kind of feel like they feel, I think it gives them some kind of like feel of like inclusion, of like, oh look, I played the same game as this cool streamer person or whatever. I don't know, like, or maybe they watch it to learn from them too, you know, they like watch them to see how they do, how that person does, because they're very popular and they're very good at what they do. So it's just kind of like, oh, I want to watch that person because he's really good at it, you know. Yeah, and like I said, I don't really watch streamers. And that's kind of, is that like egotistical to say? Not really, because it's not like, I don't know, I don't know, it's like either I stream myself or I play video games and I watch like YouTubers. Like I watch like YouTube stuff. And I don't know, like I watch like funny stuff, like, so I don't know, that's the kind of stuff that I do. And then of course I work, and then I do a lot of other stuff like I actually make videos for my YouTube channel and stuff. Like, I don't do this for a living. I think I would be watching a lot more streamers if I was actually doing this for a living. Like, if this was my way of income, like if I was in front of the computer every day, but I'm not. So, oh god, he's going around the going around the ship. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it too much because I usually watch YouTube when I do something else. You know, I usually watch YouTube when I'm like playing a video game or something. So the ad comes on and I'm like, oh, it's an ad. Whatever. And then I like, if I can, I'll like skip through it. If not, I'll just watch the whole ad. And I just usually make fun of how dumb the ad is, because God knows there's so many dumb ads on YouTube. I'm just like, who made this? Like, who okayed this to be an ad? What's glitched? Is the map glitched? Oh, I guess he glitches. The high sage keeps glitching up in the watchtower. That's annoying. Because that's part of the achievements or whatever that you have to do. So, but yeah, I mean, I just, you know, overall, I couldn't care less if people are leaving World of Warcraft or whatever, you know. I'm very concentrated on Guild Wars 1 and 2 and stuff, and I feel like they're in their own little category. They're way too casual, and I don't think they can really compete with the two big ones there, but it's, you know, whatever. I mean, I just find it funny how World of Warcraft, you know, everyone is calling it now, and they're like, we've been, like, there was a comment on the guy's videos, like the top comment, which I thought was like really funny, because they were like, we've been waiting on a WoW killer only for it to turn out to be WoW itself that killed, you know, that killed itself or whatever. And I'm like, it's true. Well, usually you have to do like a whole Zerg. You have to like Zerg through this. It's so hard to get up there, but I remember farming that when that first came out. Oh man, I remember farming the crap out of that. You get so much leather up there, it's insane. So if anyone ever needs leather, that's where you gotta go. Yeah, you have to fight your whole way through that, but you get like so much leather, it's really worth it. Because leather prices have never really gone down. They've always, because the thing is with leather, like, you know, like you can find, I don't know, I find that leather drops the least out of like when I salvage like armors and stuff. It's like the least stuff that drops is the leather stuff, and that's why it's always been like expensive. I know, and there's like the this is what I was talking about yesterday. That's the end game character here with the bubbles over them, like 300 infusions and the fractal back piece. I'm like, and you see all that like coming down, like those shiny suns. It's just like it's so crazy. I mean, I'm kind of shiny too, but this is probably as shiny as I would want my character to be. I don't want any more, like, maybe like one more infusion that changes my skin, but not necessarily make me like bright and shiny. I just like gold. I'm like a gold colored like fan. Gold's my favorite color, so. Yeah, I know. Cause you're smart. Oh god. Cause you're smart. Oh my god. I'm getting attacked by everything here. They came out of nowhere. I saw that event pop up. I'm like, oops. Captain, Captain, help me. The captains here, don't underestimate them. They're really strong in this map. The Seraph captains. They destroy some people. Look at this. I'm not even doing that much damage. They're completely destroying these white mantle. Yeah, I try to like not be super shiny on some of the stuff that I do. So I don't know. I'm excited for the stream next week, guys. We only have one more week for the stream. I'm like, I've been waiting on this stream for like months. Okay, I've been so excited about the stream, and it's finally happening. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Look, I have +8, +9. Wow, I get 10 seconds of might, swiftness, fury, and regeneration when entering and exiting combat. Killing 25 enemies will summon a Shining Blade Assassin. 9% increase to... Wow, I get a Shining Blade Assassin? That's really cool. That's all like callback to like Guild Wars 1. Faye, I'm gonna call it right now. We're not getting Tengu. We're not getting a playable race. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst everyone's bubble. We're not getting Tengu. Okay, I don't say that to be a pessimist. I say that to be a realist. And if it really like, I'm trying to like not hype myself, overhype myself, but I'm gonna go with we're not getting Tengu. The end. So where's this assassin? When does it summon? Oh, when I kill 25 of them. Or when I kill 25 white mantle. Shining blade. No. Oh, 25 enemies. Just random enemies. Okay. I want to see what that assassin looks like. And does he stay forever? Or does he stay for like a... Oh, I got 10% now. This is the max, right? I don't think I can go higher than that. I'm sorry. No, it's they're doing the smart thing. So they you know, with ArenaNet, they have made the same mistake twice. Like they made a mistake with Heart of Thorns. They learned from it, and then they did Path of Fire. And then apparently they unlearned it and went back to how they did Heart of Thorns. And now they're doing it with how Path of Fire went. Because for Heart of Thorns, they had an audience with the clap, like they didn't have the clapping, but they had like the lights. At one of them they had like the lights or whatever. It was like really fucking weird. That was for Heart of Thorns, which was like really stupid. I mean, it was great because it was like the first expansion or whatever, but I think I don't think Guild Wars 2 is that big of a game that it really needs like an audience in an auditorium or theater or whatever, you know. So then they did for Path of Fire what I think is the best. Give us like a really good like video. I mean, it was pretty much like a video. You know, they gave us, it was like what, a 30-minute video that they gave us. It wasn't like a live stream, but it was like a video they gave us. And they kind of explained everything about the story, and they're just kind of like, here's everything, we're showing you some of the map and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And that was good. And then for Icebreath Saga, they went back to like, oh, we gotta have like this theater that we gotta have people in with 500 people in there, and it's just like, it was a disaster. And then they learned from it again because they had made this mistake before, and now they're going back to doing a live stream or video or whatever. Oh, that's so funny. Well, who said, okay, we weren't supposed to get another expansion? Who said we weren't supposed to get another expansion? I don't remember that ever being said.
A house? All the way out here? At least it's well fortified.
Commander, are you
Not that I'm disagreeing with you, but I just don't know.
for the dragon battle to end all dragon battles? A steaming wing fist to icy face jaw fight to the death! It's Jormag versus Primordus!
Am I to infer...
Mini
It
tornado?
was a
That's cool.
success, and I'm having the heart of Omad's machine delivered to Rada Novus. With it, I should be able to see the eternal alchemy and manipulate the dragon's energies to pit them against one another. Spencer's research is continuing to pay dividends.
I haven't had the best track record guiding members of this guild, so I'll say this as a word of caution. Scarlet.
Okay, A, I'm not a dragon minion, and B, the lives we'll save are worth the risk, and I think you might agree with that.
I do. Just be careful.
What could go wrong? You know what? It feels like I shouldn't say that. I bet a ton of stuff can go wrong. Bye!
Oh, Timey, you crazy, crazy girl. Well, I guess they did say that. I mean, they said they, you know, I mean, let's just forget about everything else Icebreath Saga announcement, okay? That was such a cringy announcement. Oh my god. I remember, okay, listen. I remember when they did when I did that announcement, and I was just excited as how I am for the stream now. And I remember sitting in my car on my break, and it was perfectly timed because I went on break right as the stream started, and my break was over right as the stream was as the presentation was over, or whatever they call it. And I was watching it, and like I remember being like super excited in the beginning, and then like more and more I'm like, what's happening? Like, is this a joke? Like, is this not real life? Like, what's happening? And yeah, it was, I don't know, I think they said a lot of stuff. But you also got to remember that I think everyone that was involved in that presentation is probably not even at ArenaNet anymore. Because it was Mike O'Brien, it was Mike Z. Both of them have left the company, and both of them left the company not even a year after that announcement. Or maybe a year after the announcement. Anyway, they left, you know, before Icebreath Saga was even over. You know, they, like, I think that hopefully with them leaving, we're actually gonna get what, because, and I hate to talk crap on these people because they worked for ArenaNet for a very long time, and I think that they're not bad at their jobs, but I just think they probably, I don't know what the issue was, but I kind of want to blame some of the stuff on Mike O'Brien, because I think that with Mike O'Brien, he had, like, you know, I had this rant, it was last week where I talked about this, where I think that with Bitterfrost Frontier, because they talk about how there was like certain content they cut. They wanted to have like a Claw of Jormag fight in the Better Frost Frontier, but then they didn't do that because it didn't fit or it made the meta too long. Where you look at like a Dragon Stand meta, and back then it took like an hour and a half to do like a Dragon Stand meta, and I'm like, this is like a 10-minute meta, and you're talking, and we have like ones that take like an hour to do. So how are you saying that that's too long? So clearly there was stuff cut, and I sometimes blame him for that because I feel like there was an argument that I had where, oh, it was the cadence argument that I had, because when they talk about how they're changing the cadence, it was always Mike O'Brien who made those posts talking about the cadence, where he's like, okay, we're changing our cadence from 2 weeks to 3 months, and then he's like, we're changing it to 2 months, and then we're changing it to 4 months, and it's like, it was always him, and I'm like, and like I said, he's probably a great guy. He's probably really good at his job. I don't know. I don't judge these. I don't know these people. But from what kind of I'm looking at, I'm like, I kind of want to give the blame to some of those higher ups there, which they were able to do. Right. Yeah, I know that they delayed the expansion, which it was a first. I mean, I don't even think, like, honestly, when you look at Icebreath Saga, the only one that really delivered on like really good content was the prologue. Man, my green screen doesn't want to stay today. Look at that. I know that Colin. I think with Mo with Mo, I think it was that he pushed a lot of things aside, where he was like, that he's like, okay, we're doing this, and then people had all these ideas, and he's like, oh no, let's cut. Like, people would maybe make something and he would cut it out of the episode, or be like, oh, we don't have time to finish it completely, just cut it out, just leave it out, because we have to keep the cadence. I think he was one of the guys that wanted to keep the cadence, right? And he wanted to keep the release schedule exactly to how like what he has told the us, the consumers, so he was probably big on like, okay, well, this team has this long to make this episode, and if you guys can't make it, we're just gonna cut whatever you guys haven't finished yet, and we're gonna release the episode. And that's how we got the you look at season 4, the Gandera, like what's it called, Korna, domain of Korna. You look at that map, and you see that, again, the meta is not completely finished, and it's because I'm thinking, and this is my thinking, because Mo was always the cadence guy, that he wanted to keep the cadence, and he was like, you know what, we're going to cut the other 2 lanes in the meta event. We're just going to cut half of the meta event because you guys can't finish it, and we're just going to release the map like that, because I need to show the higher, I need to show the publishers, NCSoft, that, hey, we can keep the cadence or something. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And then I think Colin, the problem with Colin was he tried to do too much all at once. And I think the most apparent thing in that is you look at Heart of Thorns, and particularly one thing that I will mention is Stronghold. Like he wanted to do so many things. He wanted, with Heart of Thorns, I think Heart of Thorns was like his baby, right? And I think that he's like, we're doing an expansion, and he was game director at the time, and he's like, we're gonna do a new class, we're gonna do elite specializations, we're gonna do a new PvP mode, we're gonna do a new map, we're gonna do gliding, we're gonna do masteries, we're gonna do all this stuff, and it was all this new stuff, and some of it didn't really work out in the end. For example, Stronghold, which has been in limbo since its release and hasn't been paid attention to since its release and stuff. So and I just hope that he understands not to do too much all at once. I think that's always his issue. He always try. I think his thing is he tries to do too much all at once, where he really is like, no, let's do this and let's do. Why is there 2 vistas? Like I saw this up here. There's 4 vistas right here. Do you guys see that? That's kind of weird. I've never seen it. There's actually 5 vistas on just this half of the map, and then you have nothing all the way to like here, and then you have one here and then one here. That's kind of crazy that they have 5 vistas right here. And I honestly think so. I mean, not that I enjoyed, I will say this, I enjoyed episode 1 and 2, but if you compare it to what they had announced for Icebird Saga, I think the only one that in some capacity really held up was the prologue. And people will always say that the prologue was really good, and the prologue is still the best release of Icebird Saga. And yeah, I think that, you know, and so yeah, and I think that they need to just figure out how to balance the 2 things. I think even after 8 years of Guild Wars 2, ArenaNet still has not figured out, and that's something they need to figure out, is a release cadence where they can release what they're planning on releasing, you know, in that cadence, like, and really deliver good stuff that's completely finished with stuff that will satisfy the people. So I think that's something they really need to figure out, because like I said, it's always been the cadence changed, right? It started with season 1, which, well, actually when you look at it, we had the initial release of the game, and then there was no talks of expansion, there was no talks of anything, and then we actually had at that point we had the first release was actually Halloween. I think the first like major release was Halloween and Lion's Arch. But then we had Southbound Cove, and it was like a whole weekend stuff where like stuff was happening, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There was like different events happening, where at the very end you go to the thing and you defeat the ancient Karka or whatever. And that was like they tried to do, they had this idea of the living world, and I think they kind of tried to, that was like a test thing, and then they're like, yeah, you know what, we can kind of do this, whatever, blah blah blah. And that's when they did the living world season 1, which started with like really slow releases, where they had like 1 instance of stuff like every month, and it was like, okay, because I remember it was like January, we had that where you go, I remember specifically, you go to Wayfarer Foothills, and there were these signs. I remember there was like these signs that you could read, like particularly right here, you could read like the sign, and it would tell you about how there's stuff happening like around here and stuff, and it kind of talks about like refugees coming from the mountains and stuff like that, and it was like really weird, but it was like not a lot of content, and it took like another month for like the next thing to happen and stuff. And then people complained because they're like, by the 3rd release, it was Frost and Flame, or Flame and Frost or something is what it was called, and by the 3rd release everyone was like, okay, this is really slow, like you're not giving us any content, like this is really slow release. And then they went to like the 2-week release, like mid season 1, where they were like every 2 weeks there was stuff coming out where I could barely keep up, and it was just like, oh my god, there's like more stuff happening now, more stuff happening now, more stuff happening now. Then they got completely burned out, they ended season 1, and then they did season 2, which season 2 had like its own release cadence, but it was also switched I think halfway through season 2. And then you had another release cadence for well, then we got a content drought completely before Heart of Thorns, then we got Heart of Thorns, then you got another content drought until season 3 happened. Season 3 had a pretty decent cadence. I think they kind of kept it throughout. It was like 3 months or something, every 3 months we'd get new stuff. And then we got Path of Fire, and then directly after Path of Fire was season 4, but then season 4 had a different release cadence, and it's like, constantly changing the cadence, and I'm like, I really think that they need to work on getting to the point where they don't. I think there's two issues. They actually, there's like maybe one issue in particular that I have with it is that they always try to innovate. You know, and I think they should try to innovate when it comes to expansions, because when they try to do that, you get things like gliding. I think the gliding is really cool in this game. It's really interactive. You know, you have ley lines, you have updrafts. You have like, you know, you can go invisible and stuff, like when you dodge and stuff. Like there's like different things. You know, they did a really nice job with it, with that actual, like, I'm not talking about the mastery system, because I think the mastery system is kind of garbage, but I mean like in particular like gliding, you know. And then you have the mounts, which I think they hit out of the park. So for expansion releases, they do a really good job on innovating on things, on a lot of the things. You know, elite specializations I think were really good. I know some people don't like them. I like elite specializations, but I think they need to try to not innovate in their seasons. Their seasons should just be like content releases without trying to introduce too many new things, and then have their expansions be for the new things. So, and I think that's what they run into, where they're like, I remember all the posts they used to have. There were very many, like a lot of these posts that they have posted over the years that talk about yeah, every 2 weeks was a bit much, I think, to me. Someone that's like busy all the time. Um, Back then, like, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I really like, I don't know, I couldn't keep up with it. So I'm not a huge fan personally of a 2 week. I think having every 2 months, I think the cadence that they tried to do with Iceberg Saga is, for me personally, perfect. I think having every month a release, and then having every month except for the months where you have a festival, have a new release. So like, have a release January, February, and then in March we get the Super Adventure box, or is that April usually? So you have a release January, February, March, and then they pretty much get a month off by just having the festival, and then you get like May, June, and then usually in July, don't we get like I don't know, like whenever Pavilion happens? No, that's actually next month. So, but you see what I'm saying? Like, have a release for every month except for the for when there's a festival. I think that's a good cadence to have. And I think they should keep. They have enough people working at the company to keep that up, but I think they have a lot of like miscommunication and mismanagement happening there. Now the mastery system and the Path of Fire thing, I remember there was a talk about that. I really just think that because Path of Fires is more grid based, like Final Fantasy X. Didn't 7 have one as well? That was or one other Final Fantasy I remember. Was it 8 or something, where there was a grid based thing? I like those. I like a grid based thing, but I think the issue that they missed with it, if you're talking particularly about a grid base, is this is not grid based. You go, it tells you like, okay, you have to go here, you have to go like 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. I can't decide, oh, I kind of want to go with like this first before I go with the other thing. I kind of would like that, where it kind of gives you a choice on what to do. I don't have a choice in any of this stuff. I kind of have to go down the line, and that kind of sucks. And I just think that you know, we're at like, I mean, look at it, we're like almost at 400. By the time End of Dragons comes out, it'll be in the 400s. It's so like, what? I don't know. I just think that yeah, I don't know. I just think, what is this little cave for? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. I just think that the 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 mastery system needs like a complete overhaul, in my opinion. I just think the way it is right now, it's not appealing, and it doesn't add anything. It doesn't add anything attractive to the game where it's just like, wow, that's really cool, you know? It's just not. So, yeah. And I know there was like something else I was talking about, but I forgot. Let's do some more events. And then I gotta do pretty much the other stuff, which I'll probably won't do on stream, but oh, there's a champion there. I don't want to face him by myself. That's scary. The mastery system, I think, needs to, I don't know. I don't know, because people have asked me before, like, what would you do with the mastery system? I don't know. I don't know how to make it good. I think it's at the point now where I'm like, I don't know how to make it good again. If you had asked me, like, after Path of Fire, I probably could have come up with a good idea, but now it has so many different parts to it and so many different things in there where it's like, has Heart of Thorns, has Path of Fire, has Iceberg Saga, has, you know, there's fractal stuff in there, there's like, you know, it's gliding, it's mounts, it's all these different things that are all involved with the mastery system where I'm like, I don't know what you could possibly do. I think one change they should do is, which I know I'm gonna get butchered and burned at the stake for saying this, but it should be per character. Because it's just, I don't know, like once, you know, I mean, I can make a brand new character and then I can just like, fly through the world on my sky scale. Bye, we're done. On a level 2 character, I can go to like, you know, fly all the way to Ara to kill Zaitan as my level 2 character. It's just kind of like, there's no, you know, they kind of defeated the journey of new characters already with Tomes of Knowledge, but they could have retained some of that by having the masteries be per character, where every character has to find their own masteries, so that not every character is able to use their raptor as soon as you make it. You know, not every character is able to just zoom by on a beetle if they don't like some content. You know, where the first suggestion to new players is always, oh, get your raptor, and then you have it for life. You always have it. You know, I don't die from fall damage anymore because I can glide anywhere, everywhere, at all times on any character now. I don't have to, you know, it's just kind of, I like, you know, we have mastery points here. I've gotten this mastery point one time, and there's no point to it anymore. What's the point of that mastery? There's no point to it anymore. I don't even remember when I got it. I don't even, you know, it's a shame to me, really. Let's get Soren's Rest here. You know why I like Soren's Rest? Because from that one Fire Emblem game, there was the guy Soren or whatever. Path of Light, or what was it called? What was that Path of Fire? What was the Fire Emblem called? Where the guy was Soren with Micaiah or whatever her name was? I don't remember. But that was like, that was a really good Final Fantasy or Fire Emblem. My God, I'm getting all my franchises mixed up right now. Jesus. Ooh, someone got a Black Lion chest key. Did I get one? Just kidding. Ooh, look, I get all this extra stuff. Whoa, 52 stolen bags. Alright, what are we doing? We did another event? Let's do some more events. Events, where are you? Oh, right here. There's another Jade construct we're fighting. Come on. Get the champion watch knight involved. What are you guys doing? Oh, that's okay. It's almost dead anyways. Nice. Ooh, cannon right there. another event. I just don't want to set my hopes too high for End of Dragons personally, to kind of go back to End of Dragons and stuff. Because I don't know, just because of, you know, this is the first expansion since the, you know, all the big stuff that happened, and pretty much like the founder leaving and like all the stuff where I'm like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Is it going to be good? I don't know. Is it going to be bad? I don't know. But I'm going to set my expectations low so that I'm not disappointed by the end of it, you know? That's pretty much my point. Like, I don't want people to expect too much, because you might get disappointed. So if you set your expectations low, we're just fighting this Jade Bow. Is he just hanging out here? Like, why is he here? It's so random to have these just pop up. So, but I do want to start doing raids, like casual raids, before End of Dragons comes out, and I will probably do it on like a weekend day, if I can ever get a weekend day. Yeah, let that happen. I haven't had a Friday or Saturday, a holiday off in like 10 years. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to be like, you're gonna have to give me time off. And my boss is gonna be like, but I need you. And I'll be like, I am needed elsewhere, friend. Exactly that is what I'm gonna say to him too. I don't care. I give him attitude all the time. He loves it. He's a fan of my attitude. My boss doesn't like. My boss likes me. It's kind of weird. Like, he likes me as a person. I mean, it's weird. I'm like, you're supposed to not like me because I'm an asshole at work, okay? And like, I sometimes say mean things all the time too. Ooh, I can take care of the corn. Let's collect the corn. Fresh food. I'm gonna go feed Blaine. Is that what I can do with it? No. He's sitting on the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I kind of want to play like a healer for the raids, but then I have to rely on everyone else to do the damage. So I really hope that, and I'm not saying that people are bad, but I really hope that that works, because that would be really great. If we can get a casual like raiding group together, man, oh, that'd be the best. Because I want a legendary armor. Like, I want one set for each character. That would be really cool if I could do that. I'm just harvesting stuff. Just kind of walking around. Oh, it's already midnight. Holy crap, guys. Time went by. Like, the stream is supposed to be over. The stream is supposed to end. That's okay. I kind of love that I have 10% here. I haven't seen the assassin. Should I like work on getting the assassin? Should I just randomly kill everyone? Just to see if I can get an assassin now. There's always people, like enemies that spawn here. Of course there's no one here now. Is there enemies here? Nope. Let's get on a roller beetle. Nope. Okay. Gotta wait to recharge. So, and I'll be doing like, I mean, I want to do like random raids and stuff, and even if we don't finish it, I mean, it's always gonna be like, it's still gonna be practice for everyone that's involved, you know. It's gonna be practice for me on how the mechanics work and stuff. So, and eventually we're gonna beat it. There's no way that we're not gonna beat it. Power creep is real, okay? And the raids are old now. I mean, they, you know, some of them came out with Heart of Thorns. Like, they're old. So we can get it done, guys. We can do it. I believe in us. Let's get these hermit crabs. One crab. I want to see the assassin. I haven't paid attention enough to see. Ooh, can I make it without falling in the water? Ah, almost. It was close. Let's get the guy. Oh, no one is in an event here. Does he like pop up as a friendly? I have so many like illusions and stuff, I can't even tell. Golden Moa. Minions. Yeah. All right. And of course I do want to do fractals as well, so I might do another fractal episode here soon at some point. Cause I know like kind of playing through this content is kind of boring in a way for some people. I think some people enjoy it, but I think maybe doing some fractal episodes might be better. So I kind of want to see that assassin at some point in time. Enemy of the White Mantle. Come on, give me an assassin. When do I get assassin? Let's kill these guys over here too. I don't know, mate. Like, still haven't seen any. It's kind of stupid, if you ask me. I'm supposed to get an assassin, but I don't see it. Shining Blade Assassin. Does he just like pop out and then disappear again or something? I would say, I'm putting Torment on you, but they just changed it, so you should be running when you have Torment on you. Still don't see any assassins. It would be cool if that was like one of the special skill that pops, where you could like summon an assassin, like how in Guild Wars 1 you had that, where you could summon Ebon Vanguard assassin. Pick up the supply. Can I put it back? Oh, I've never done that. Oh, really? You can? I didn't know that. Well, good on me, I guess. Still don't see that. Still don't know how. Any enemy, I can kill these does over there too. Because they might be easier to defeat than White Mantle. Alright, come on, die. Thank you. There's a runner here. Either I'm not paying attention enough, or really there is no assassin popping up. I've defeated so many enemies now, there should be assassins. Let's kill these up there. I mean, I get all the other stuff, like I just don't get the assassin. Maybe it's bugged? I don't know. Maybe that was something that was supposed to happen, but doesn't actually happen. Strange. I mean, bugs happen. Ooh, there's a bunch of wolves. Ooh, look at this. Kill all of them. I mean, come on. This is like way over 25 since I've started looking at it. Want that dough. That's why I'm looking at it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's bug. But it's still, I mean, this is really nice. That's why I like this map, because there's an actual morale boost. Alright, well, it's already midnight, so I know this was like a little bit of a slower stream and stuff. Next week we have our big stream coming up, so I don't know how I'm gonna do the whole, like, I know I'll be live for the stream. The screen might look a little bit different because I might have like my head next to the actual window, like how I do it sometimes with my other streams. I don't know why I'm tired. But sorry guys, I'm getting stuff on my phone. But so I don't know if that's going to be the only time I'm going to stream that day. We'll have to see, because I will be live for the stream, and then I'll be live for a little bit after, and we'll talk about everything, and I'll be like really excited like a little girl about all the stupid shit that's in there, and people are going to be like, are you dumb? But yeah, so that's going to be that next week. And I don't know if I'm going to, because that's going to be during the day, because they usually do that at like anywhere from noon to 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time. If they do it at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then I'm probably not gonna do a second stream that night. Now if they do it at like noon and they do like a 30-minute stream to like an hour or something, and then I'll stay on for like another hour maybe, and then maybe I'll do one at night that day as well, and we'll like get back into talking a little bit more that night. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, Sunday, I don't know. Sunday I'm probably gonna do some paladins, something different. I do want to still grind off screen, which, oh my god, Kevin wants to grind. No, but the Temtem, I do want to get back into Temtem, but I like it's kind of grindy, the game, so I will do like some grinding off screen, and then we'll get into it again, maybe the week after or something. Maybe I'll do something different. Maybe I'll do like 2 days of Guild Wars 2 the week after. Maybe we can do like maybe on a Sunday or something, we can do like a practice for like a raid or something. So like not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after that we might do like a practice. I don't know, I'll put like a message out on Discord or something for that. And then I'm still gonna do Winds of Change on Mondays for Guild Wars 1. So that's coming up on Monday, and then yeah, and that's it. So that's for the next, and like I said, I'm still working on a video to come out. It doesn't really, I don't have like a schedule on it or whatever, so we'll see when I get that done. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for me, from me for today. Thank you guys, thank you everyone that came in. Thank you Faye, Finola as always, Minion as always, of course, naturally was Minion, and yeah, and everyone else that was here.